Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Death School. When we last left off, we thought we were going to escape, but for some reason, Akira has taken Natsumi at knife point. Akira, stop! What do you think you're doing? She didn't tell you, did she? I was wondering how you were all staying so calm. I wondered if you were really that cool, but now I understand. She didn't tell you, she only told me. Okay, so clearly Nanako told them a secret. What are you talking about? Akira, put down the knife and let Natsumi go. No, not until you give me the keys. What? He's serious. I sense a great darkness made up of fear and desperation. I believe he'll kill her if we don't comply. I'm glad your powers can tell you how serious I am. He looks so non-threatening. Natsumi remains silent, eyes wide as Akira presses the blade against her throat. This really needed a CG. Now, give me the keys. Why? Do you want her to die? I'll give you the keys. Just tell me why you're doing this first. Because only one person can go through the door. Wait, what? Nanako told me, once the door is open, it will close again the moment one person crosses its threshold. One person will escape while the rest are left to die. Why did she only tell you? That's sus. Can that possibly be true? This doesn't make any sense. What should I ask? Why did Nanako tell the rest of us? What would be the point of a trick like that? I mean, it would mess with us, but I'll pick the first one. Why did Nanako tell the rest of us? Even if there really is a cruel trick to our escape, you'd think she'd have let us know from the start. Why keep something so important a secret? I don't know. How should I know? Maybe I'm the one she wanted to escape. Maybe she was trying to turn us against each other because she wanted us to suffer like she did. You're the only one she spoke to alone. Exactly. She told me the truth. She must have been afraid we wouldn't have been able to work together long enough to get all 4 keys if everyone knew the truth. Nanako thought we'd turn on each other, so she kept it a secret to make sure at least one person could escape. It's possible, but I can't shake the feeling that there's more to this. So you want the 4 keys to make sure you're the one who gets through the door, is that it? That's exactly right. I still can't believe this. We were friends, Akira. How could you do this to us? I'm sorry, Saki. I really am. I don't want to do this. For a moment, he sounds so reasonable, I can almost believe there's still a chance of talking him down and convincing him to work with us instead of against us. It has to be someone, though. Only one of us can escape, and I don't want to die. Nice guy, just deciding the rest of us deserve to die. How else would you decide? Would you draw straws, hold a vote? I refuse to die here. Now give me the keys. Akira always was a little nervous and uptight about things, but I never imagined it would result in something like this. And did Nanako tell him the truth? Once he goes through the door, are the rest of us doomed? Ray looks at the rest of us, but we really have no choice. We can't let him kill Natsumi in cold blood, right in front of us. She hands over the keys to Akira. Thank you. He doesn't move the knife from Natsumi's throat. Let her go. That was the deal. First, I want all of you to go back to the home ec room. What? I'll let Natsumi go once you're there. Now go. Lead the way, Mako. Mako looks alarmed but takes the lead. Together we follow her through the school toward our base while Akira follows with Natsumi. Or maybe the door will kill the first person who goes through it. Why would he follow us back? I mean, with the halls changing and everything, you think he'd just like, I'll let her go once you're all gone. We enter the home ec room in tense silence. Akira stands at the door with Natsumi until we're all inside, then shoves Natsumi in after us. She stumbles forward and falls against me. Akira closes the door, shutting us in the room. On the other side, there's a faint clinking sound. He's locking us in! I'm sorry it had to end like this, one way or another. Think of it, like I've simply just taken away the need to decide who lives and who dies. Then his footsteps carry him away. What kind of room only locks from the outside? Ray immediately runs to the door and tries to open it, but she was right. It's locked tight. While we stand together, stunned and shaken by what happened, Natsumi starts crying. Natsumi. I really thought he was going to kill me. I've never been in that much danger before. I can't. She shudders and clings to me, sobbing. She must be traumatized by what happened, not that I blame her. Being threatened like that must be a terrifying experience. I've never seen Natsumi this scared before, not even when we first found her after her encounter with Nanako. What should I do? Comfort her or focus on escaping? I mean, we really should focus on escaping. But I'll comfort her. I wrap my arms around Natsumi and hold her close. Shh, it's okay. You're okay now. She sags against me and I rub her back reassuringly. You're safe now. We're going to find a way out of this together. He was going to kill me. He really would have done it. I know, but we stopped him. No one's going to hurt you now. I guide Natsumi over to the pile of blankets she used the night before and sit down with her, still with my arms around her. Natsumi is often the one who cheers us up when we're feeling down. Now it's time to return the favor. As much as I can, anyway. I'm here with you. Everything's okay. Thank you, Shorty. She huddles against me and lets out a long sigh. She wipes her eyes. Her tears are less frequent now, although they still aren't gone completely. You know what the worst part is? The part I keep thinking about? What? Akira was my friend. I know. How many times did we sit around and talk about books together? I was already looking ahead to our next club meeting. And suddenly my friend, someone I trusted, was threatening to kill me. He was desperate. He must have thought about what Nanako told him over and over again, and then he finally decided this was the only way. I still can't believe he'd do it. Now things keep reminding me of him. I'll remember something he said about a book we read or a joke that made him laugh, and then I think about him with a knife pressed to my throat. I wish there was more I could do to help, but what can I say? She's right. Our friend turned against us and threatened to kill her. I look around the classroom. Mako sits alone, head in her hands. Ray is still working on the door. Saki looks dazed, staring off into space like she doesn't know where she is. We were classmates, friends, a team. Now we've lost someone again. Not to death this time, but to his own betrayal. Do you think he was right, Shorty? What? Of course not. Even if he was afraid, he shouldn't have threatened you and forced us to give him the keys. That's not what I meant. She offers a weak laugh. Although it's nice to hear you don't agree with his methods, nothing boosts your confidence quite like knowing your friends don't want to kill you. At least she's trying to joke around again. That must mean she's starting to feel better. I meant what he said Nanako told him. Do you think it's true that only one person can escape the school? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I can't imagine why she'd lie to him about it. Akira certainly wasn't lying. He was terrified and acting out of genuine desperation. I could see it in his eyes. Now we only delayed the inevitable, huh? Ray saved me from him by turning over the keys, but we'll die at sunrise anyway. I almost wish she hadn't. Natsumi. Sorry, but that's how I feel. He betrayed us, and he'll be rewarded for it by being the only one to live. At least if you refuse, someone else would be the one to make it. If I'm going to die either way, I'd rather it be with one of you escaping. We couldn't let him murder you. We couldn't. I guess it's too late now anyway. She rests her head against my shoulder with a sigh. At least I'll be with you for the end. That makes it easier to bear. Don't give up yet. There's still a chance we can get out of here. You really think so? Well, if we get out of this room and stop Akira, you should be the one to go through the door, Shorty. Me? Tying alongside you is comforting, but it would be even more comforting to die knowing you're safe. I couldn't leave and abandon everyone. You're sweet, Shorty. She closes her eyes and leans heavily against me. With you here, I can almost forget about what happened. I tighten my arm around her in a reassuring squeeze, but can't help but wonder if we really can get us out of here or if this is the end for us. Ray abruptly straightens up. It's no use. The lock is holding firm. We need to break down the door. Why didn't you guys do that a while ago? Break it down? She backs up to the other side of the room and then races toward the door, slamming into it. The door doesn't budge. She repeats the process, this time kicking it when she gets close enough. Maybe get something from the home ec room and break the glass? Still nothing. By now the others are all paying attention. Are you sure this is a good idea? Do you have a better one? She rams the door with her shoulder this time, but it has no effect. Stupid door, what's wrong with this thing? It's probably too late by now anyway. He has a head start. It's not too late. We have enough time to catch him. It's probably just optimism, but then again, I wouldn't put it past Ray to know the exact amount of time it takes to get from here to the roof. Even once he gets there, he'll need to use each of the keys. That should give us enough time to catch him, if we can just get past this door. She slams into it again. Why is this door so sturdy? I feel a great darkness closing in around us. I fear more than just the lock is holding us here. What? Has the dark presence in the school sided with Akira? Does that mean we're doomed no matter what we try? No, we can't give up. What should I do? Help Ray break down the door or look for another way out? I don't think there'd be another way, would there? Maybe a vent? We'll look for another way. The door doesn't seem like it's going to work, so I take a look around the room for another way out. If we can't break down the door, I doubt we'll be able to bust through the walls. Check out the heater, but the vents are too small for anyone to fit through. Then I take a look out the window. We're 3 floors up, but there's a narrow ledge beneath each window. Do you think we get out this way? And what, climb down the school? Mako walks to the window and closes her eyes. The dark force is weaker here. I don't think it will stop us from going through the window. We'd never make it to the ground. Even if we did, we'd be too late to stop Akira. Someone could climb over to the next ledge and smash the window leading into the classroom next to us. Couldn't the power then just keep us in that classroom? That sounds awfully dangerous. Wait a minute. I think you've got something here. It might only have to be one person. Then they could circle around and try to unlock the door for the rest of us. Yes, exactly. Wait, are you saying we actually have a plan? We do. We just need to decide who will go. Saki and Natsumi join us at the window. Together we look up the narrow ledge and the ground so far below. Even with death hanging over us if we don't move quickly, it's difficult to do something so dangerous. Someone needs to find the courage to climb across these narrow ledges, break the other window, and hope there are no traps inside the classroom. Heh. Okay, who's brave enough to try this? I'll be over here providing moral support. I look at the four girls. All of us stare at one another in silence, waiting for someone to volunteer. Should I volunteer? Volunteer to climb around and free the others? Make one of them do it. Well, I have very few gems, and I'm terrified of heights. So, make one of them do it. I'm certainly not volunteering for something that's dangerous. The silence stretches on. We're wasting so much time. Okay, I'll do it. Ray, are you sure? Someone has to. She grabs a towel and opens the window. Wish me luck. Good luck. Be careful. I'll shout out if there's any sign of danger. No, don't shout it. You'll scare me. Thanks. She climbs out onto the ledge and begins edging to the side. Soon she's at the other window. I feel a little guilty about this, but I'm relieved not to be out there. Wait in the classroom for what seems like an eternity until at last there's a sound from the hall. The doorknob twists and the door opens to reveal Ray on the other side. There's no doorknobs. Those are handles. She did it. Let's get out of here. We join Ray in the hallway. Come on. There's no time to waste. As we race up the stairs to the roof, a blood-curdling scream rings out up ahead. That sounded like Akira. Uh-oh, Akira's about to die. What are you doing? Stop! There will be no escape for you. We reach the top just as the ghost lunges at Akira. He screams again and tries to run, but she catches him and clings to him. His body goes limp. She killed him. Is she trying to help us? Oh, Akira's dead. That was a really underwhelming death. Nanako? Nanako turns to face us, and any hope I had vanishes when I see the malevolence burning in her gaze. None of you will escape. You will all die here. I'm going to reset just to see if we get a sprite for Nanako, but still no. None of you will escape. You will all die here. Akira is dead, but Nanako is coming after us. Why does she want us dead? Is this why she told Akira only one could escape? With Nanako against us, do we have any hope left? Find out in the next chapter. I don't know what's going on with Nanako's sprite. I really do think it's supposed to be that white-haired girl. I mean, this is the official version of the game. Like, this is not an APAC or whatever. But still, no sprite. Sister Splash. Dive right into this heartwarming comedy and race to find your next romance. Who's apparently your sister. No music again. I reloaded 3 times and checked for an update. No music and no sprite, so... We all stare at Nanako in horror as she advances towards us. Akira is on the ground behind her, sightless gaze fixed on the ceiling. She killed him. And now she's going to kill us, too. Ray breaks out of her paralysis first. Run! She's right. We have to get out of here. Phew, can we get back to the home ec room from here? Even as I ask, Nanako appears in the hallway behind us. Our base will no longer be safe. She can get in there. I was about to say. We need to keep going. We race all the way back down to the first floor hallway. We should move around and head for the exit. What now? Are we just going to run around the school in circles forever? Mako, is she still after us? Can you tell? I don't know. My head. She clutches her head and lets out a long breath. Her shoulders shudder. I don't think she's too close. Is Mako okay? She seems to be really suffering. Okay, let's stop running for now then. We need to come up with a new plan. It's not effective to plan against a ghost. She could be listening. Despite the situation, she sounds calm, but I know it's an act. She's trying to put on a brave face to keep control of the situation. I don't understand. What's going on? First Akira, now Nanako? Why is everyone betraying us? I've been thinking about that too. Which possibility should I mention? Nanako intentionally turned Akira against us. It must be because of the force that trapped us here. I'll say the first. Nanako intentionally turned Akira against us. You mean that's why she told him only one person could go through the door? I think so. How horrible. Does that mean it's not even true then? I don't know. Either way, though, I'm sure the only reason she told him was so he'd betray us. Told only him. And then she killed him. All right, I'm working on a plan. First, we need to know where Nanako is now. Then we need to stay out of her way and get past her. How? This plan isn't going to involve splitting up, is it? Preferably not. Mako, can you help? Mako? Sorry, She shakes her head, staring somewhere past us. I need to get out of here. Are you okay? What's wrong? Instead of answering, she turns and hurries toward the doors leading out of the school. Wait, don't go alone. Take this. Mako doesn't listen. She pushes open the doors and rushes outside into the courtyard. Great, don't tell me she's cracking up too. I'll go after her and make sure she's okay. We should all go. Be careful. Mako stands a few feet away from the school. She's hunched over with her hands on her knees and she's breathing heavily. Are you okay? She straightens and turns to face me. The darkness. Nanako is filled with so much hatred right now. It's a little better out here, but inside the school, the emotions are overwhelming. She shudders and wraps her arms around herself. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Is there anything I can do? Not unless you know a way I can stop sensing the darkness. Is that even possible? Not entirely, but a distraction might work. It's already a little better now that you're here. Really? Yes, you have a calming presence, Shorty, at least for me. She takes a few steps toward me. Being close to you makes it easier. I can think about positive things. I can think about us. You met me less than 24 hours ago. Us? Thinking about you makes the darkness less overwhelming. That's why I thought maybe you... Her voice cracks and she looks away, a blush rising to her cheeks. Being close to me is enough to distract her from the darkness? In that case, maybe I really do have an idea that will help. What should I suggest? Can I kiss you or try taking deep breaths? Well, I could save my gems on this one because I'm not kissing a girl I just met. Try taking deep breaths. Deep breaths? Sure, it has a calming effect. Focus on each breath and try to push the darkness from your mind. I'll try. She looks doubtful, but she closes her eyes and takes a few deep breaths. Well, I suppose it's helping a little bit. Getting you out of here is the best idea right now. I wonder if Ray has come up with a solid plan yet. We should probably rejoin the others and find out. Can you handle it? I'll try. How's Nanako not found us? The others are still in the first floor hallway waiting near the doors. I guess Nanako hasn't come down here after them yet. That's good, but I wonder why. They're back! Ray and Saki look up toward us at Natsumi's cry. Are you feeling better, Mako? Somewhat. Did anything happen while we were gone? We took a look around. I have good news and bad news. What's the good news? Nanako probably won't come after us right now. That's great. What's the bad news? She's guarding the door to the roof. Oh no. Kind of detracts from the good news, huh? All she has to do is wait us out, assuming what she said about the sunrise is true. She wants us to die. I don't understand this at all. Why did she tell us about the keys if she didn't want us to escape? Maybe she genuinely intended to help us at first, but then she changed her mind. Great, a fickle murderous ghost. It's too much hope that she'll change her mind back before sunrise. We also need to decide who will go through the door first. There's a chance she told Akira the truth after all. Oh, that's right. Whoever escapes first might be the only one to get out at all. I look around at the four of them. Rei, Mako, Natsumi, Saki. I've grown to care about all of them in our time together here. As I look at them, a growing realization settles in on me. I won't be the one to go through the door first. It has to be one of them. Is this how we pick the romance option? We send one of the girls through first? I'll find a way to distract Nanako so one of you can go through the door. What? Whoa, Shorty, if you draw her attention, you might not make it out even if all of us can go through the door. I know that. You'd risk your life for us? Why, Shorty? Why would you risk sacrificing yourself? How should I answer? Because I couldn't bear surviving at the cost of your lives, or because I have the best chance of escaping Nanako? I'll say the first one. Because I couldn't bear surviving at the cost of your lives. Shorty. I won't be the one who goes through first. Since I've already decided that, I might as well do something to increase your chances of getting out. You'll try to join us, though, won't you? Of course. If it's possible for all of us to leave, I'll join you as soon as the rest of you are safe. I feel strangely peaceful now. If we can pull this off, the four of them will live. Right now, that matters more to me than anything else. Okay, since Nanako's guarding the roof, it's a safe assumption she doesn't want even a single person to get out. Then wouldn't she see through this? Right. That means if someone tries to get out, she'll stop them. We need to trick her with a feint. Huh? Shorty, when we go to the roof, I want you to run for the door like you're trying to go through it. Nanako should go after you. I see. Then whoever we've chosen to go through first can circle around her other side and get out while she's focusing on Shorty. That's the idea, yes. It looked like Akira got the door unlocked before she attacked him, so we don't need to worry about the keys. It might work. I'll hold her attention for as long as possible. But we still need to decide who will try the door first. Not me. What? I thought for sure Mako would want to get away from this darkness as soon as possible. With my powers, I might be able to fight the darkness another way. I should stay behind to search for an alternate way to escape. I won't go through first either. If Shorty and Mako are trapped here, I want to help them look for a way out. Then it should be Saki who goes, because I'm staying too. What? Me? I'm not leaving Shorty to battle a ghost alone. But... It's settled then. While Shorty distracts Nanako, Saki will go through the door. If it remains open, the rest of us will follow, including Shorty. All right. We look at one another. These might be our final moments together. We've been through so much, and now it's just a matter of seeing who will be saved. No matter what happens, I'm glad I was here with all of you. I mean, I'd rather not be here. We stay there a moment longer, standing together as a group, for it might be the last time. Then we head for the stairs. Nanako hovers in front of the door and fixes me with a malevolent stare when I climb up the final set of stairs. Okay, I need to distract her enough for Saki to circle around without Nanako noticing. I immediately run to the right, as if to dodge Nanako and open the door. She lunges for me and I retreat a few steps before she can grab me like she did Akira. She really doesn't want even a single person to escape. So you're the one who will go through the door? Did they choose you, or did you force them to accept your decision? How can I distract her? Question her, run for the door again. I'm going to question her. I want to know, I want answers. Maybe she'll be willing to talk to me since she thinks I'm the only threat here. Why are you doing this? I doubt you care. No, I really do. Why would you pretend like you were going to help us only to turn against us like this? Because I changed my mind. I don't want you to live. I want you all to die here like I did. But why? Oh, look, there she goes. Now she has an appearance. While we talk, the others creep up the stairs. Saki sneaks behind Nanako toward the door. She pulls it open and hesitates a moment, but then races through. The door remains open. Kingdom Hearts is light. It was a lie after all. We're all going to make it. That's optimistic. Rei, Mako, and Natsumi race up the stairs toward the door. Once they get out, I'll try to escape Nanako and join them. Nanako abruptly whirls around just as Rei reaches the door. No, you tricked me. She lunges for the three departing girls, although Rei and Mako are far enough ahead to avoid her. Her spectral hands close around Natsumi's arm. Ah! No! Nanako draws Natsumi close in, a move that would almost look like an embrace. If I hadn't seen what she did to Akira earlier. If I can't kill you all, I'll at least make sure you can't all escape. Ugh! Natsumi struggles, but she's weakening. I wasn't supposed to go this way. I was supposed to be the one risking my life, not her. Let Natsumi go. Kill me instead. What? Shorty, no! All you care about is killing one of us, right? Make it me. Let her go. I accept your bargain. She releases Natsumi, who scrambles forward to my side. No, run for the door, girl! No, don't do this! Head for the door, Natsumi. Not without you! I wonder if this would change depending which girl we were closest with, but I can't imagine that's true. She'll never let both of us escape. She'll never let both of us escape. I want you to live. Natsumi starts crying. I don't want to live without you, Shorty. How can you ask me to do that? I'm sorry, Natsumi, but it's the only way to stop Nanako. This is goodbye. What should I do? Kiss Natsumi goodbye or push Natsumi toward the door? I'll push her toward the door. I can't let Natsumi risk her life by lingering here. I push her away from me, toward the door. Go! I won't leave you. I don't want you to stay here, Natsumi. I want you to go through that door with the others. Now go, get out of here. Nanako's just chilling. She's still crying, but she takes a hesitant step back. Is that really what you want? Yes. She takes another step, then another, slowly moving toward the door despite her growing sobs. Nanako makes no move to stop her. I wish I could leave too, but if I make a break for the door now, Nanako might decide to kill Natsumi after all. I turn to face the ghost. Oh, she's vanished again. You're going to die here. I know. I take a deep breath and wait for the end to come. This is it. Nanako is going to kill me. If this is the end, I'm happy I was able to help the others escape. Will I die here, or do I still have a chance to survive? Find out in the next chapter! It's a little anticlimactic. You just said the chapter there, though. Oh, hey, look! Nanako got to actually appear. So, What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye!